Welcome to Barry D's 80s music video of the day. I'm your host, Barry D, and this week I'm only featuring songs used in the series Miami Vice. Miami Vice was absolutely one of the hottest shows in the 80s. It had sexy cars, it had sexy people, it had sexy views, and it all had current music in it, something that had never been done before on TV shows, and it took primetime viewing to an all-new level. Now please remember to join my Facebook page and subscribe to my channel for lots more commentary, music, and memories. And remember, the music video is always at the end of the commentary. This is an interesting one because you never hear this song anymore. 1984, this is the title track of Lindsay Buckingham's second solo album, released as a single on July 3rd, 1984. It became Buckingham's second top 40 hit after Trouble, a full 3 years earlier. Now in the episode The Great McCarthy, that was the 8th episode of Miami Vice's first season, which premiered on November 6, 1984. This song was in it, and the description for this episode states that Crockett puts his beloved cigarette speedboat on the line during the Vice Squad's attempt to collar a drug smuggler who moves his product using his favorite hobby, speedboat racing, as a cover. Okay, but I have to make a correction here. Crockett doesn't own the boat. That's the property of the Miami Police Department. In fact, in a much later episode, he actually says to somebody, I think it's Sheena Easton, he says, I don't even own my shoes, because it's all part of his persona of being a drug dealer for the Miami Vice. The song plays while Crockett is playing a game of pool. Crockett challenges Lewis McCarthy to a game with a very heavy wager. And that is, if Crockett wins, he gets a slot in McCarthy's speedboat race. But if McCarthy wins, he gets Crockett's Ferrari Daytona. And I have to correct this record once again, because that's how they label it. Sonny Crockett doesn't own the car. It's owned by the Miami Police Department. But to give you a reflection of the power of Miami Vice's influence, the week this song peaked on Billboard Hot 100, there were 7 other songs featured in Miami Vice in the top 40. Now, let's talk about the song. Buckingham has stated that the song Go Insane was actually written about his 7-year-old, at that time, post-breakup relationship with his former lover, Stevie Nicks. She would have made me nuts after 12 minutes. He explained it this way. We were disintegrating as couples. By virtue of that, we were suffering as people. So in order to get work done, I had to go through this elaborate exercise of denial, leaving whole areas of baggage on the other side of the room, compartmentalized feelings, no time to get closure, to work things out, working in a very highly charged and ambivalent environment. So the Go Insane thing would just be whenever I let my guard down and got back to all the things I hadn't dealt with. It was almost like going insane, like I always do. Took a long, long time working in an artificial environment on a personal level. So many things not worked through for a long, long time. All right, there you go. Let's talk about the ratings, shall we? Now that I'm depressed. U.S. Billboard Hot 100, number 23, and Canada Top Singles, number 57. To watch today's video, may not show up over here. If it doesn't, click the link in the Facebook page or the link directly below here that says direct link to music video. Watch a video. It should pop up right now. Bam. Leave me a comment on here and tell me what you thought of it. I'm sure you haven't heard it for 3 decades. See you tomorrow with more Miami Vice.